Good evening. I hope I find you well on this dullish sort of a day. Looks like it's going to rain any minute. You know, that's a kind of way you feel a bit of a drizzle. And though it's not heavy, but there's some items hanging out. I had to bring them in because I just could feel the drop of rain. I could feel rain sort of coming. So I hope I find you well. And but the black sky there. So here we are again, and we'll do our hymns, the usual. And sometimes I get hymns there and do a bigger job, but I like to stick to the old labels for a bit. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. Now we bring down our Blessed Mother. We sing that you once well. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's search, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Yes, up now, our Blessed Mother. Keep an eye on the situation as it unfolds. So here we are again, happy as can be, all good friends and jolly good company. So I hope I find you well wherever you happen to be. Sarah asked me to say a prayer for her in Philadelphia. Beautiful city. I think it's where the item was, where some declaration was done in Philadelphia, I think, independence or something. And lovely looking buildings there. I hope there's parks and places like that so people can stroll in safety, and that it's a peaceful city. There isn't trouble with violence. Yeah. So, and I live, I think, in the suburbs. Probably a nice area. I hope it's nice and pleasant and healthy. I don't know what the heat is like at this time of the year in Philadelphia. You could look it up on the internet in due course just to see what is the temperature. I suppose I was visiting that. And let's hope it's nice. So, Sarah, I will mention you in my prayers. And I hope you be keeping well yourself. Singing out hymn and all the rest will do you good. Don't forget your prayers. That'll keep you whistling. So, I had a busy enough day myself. We didn't go anywhere because it was busy. When I'm hoovering, before I start hoovering, it takes me about half an hour or more to try and clear the deck so as I can get the place. You have to lift up more blinking stuff, then you can shake a stick at. And so that takes me half an hour or more. Shoes in the bedroom and here, there, and yonder, and chairs. So that takes me, I'm talking about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. And then I do the hoover. And it's in the middle, and it's pretty hard doing it on the carpet because it's carpeted throughout, except in the hall, there's tiles. And then I have a big couple of mats at the back door because when you go out here, there's a hall down the way and around to the kitchen. It's not like you're an ordinary semi-detached that you have things in a certain order. Here it's a bit unusual out. So that's tiles and do that, but a couple of big mats at the in the back door and going in towards the kitchen. So they have to be hoovered, and bedroom and that. So it's not that it's a big place like a 2-story house, but there's a lot of work to do to it. And then you have to put them back and all the rest of it. But it was done, and it took me a fair bit of time. And I'd have to do a bit of polishing now, maybe tomorrow, all going well. There's always something to be done to keep the thing ship shape in Bristol fashion, as they used to say. And then I did my prayers this morning and the rosary and the Stations of the Cross in my little book. And then I do the Chapter of Mercy, usually offer up for the innocent babies killed by their mothers in the abortion evil throughout the world, and the killing of the vulnerable and the euthanasia, assisted suicide, and the destruction of the innocent children, and the gender evil and the education evil, giving them nonsense about their biological birth. Born a boy or a girl, and that's the end of it. Even President Trump said that. There's an operation address, and he was very good because the Democrats are straight in the head. They don't seem to know what's right and what's wrong. If it's right, be good and seem to complain about it. They want to wake up from whatever they're suffering from and speak the truth and set them free and respect the president that's been elected by the people, President Donald Trump and his vice president, and stop insulting them. They tried to destroy President Trump before he was elected by the people, bringing charges right, left, and centre. So you won't get up to heaven that way. I can tell you. President Trump is trying to do good. And he got male and female. He created him. He said that in his inauguration address, and he's protecting Catholics and all the rest were being persecuted by the FBI as if they were terrorists or something. Did you ever hear that like it? And a couple of very unreliable people in charge there. So they're all gone a bit astray with these Democrats in charge. And they seem to become making allegations, no respect. And this Barack Obama, that's a very strange name to be settled with. Given out about J.D. Vance, and he dealt with him fairly sternly because he regarded him as come up from a disturbed family and all the rest of it, forgetting about himself. And his father disappeared back to Kenya. And then it was a granny, an Irish granny, that reared him in Hawaii. He didn't have he had a pretty woeful start. And I don't know how he was managed to be christened, but he was christened. His his first name and his surname. There's not too many people with that name in the United States. He should have been very happy to be able to stop insulting the legal President Trump and our Vice President. Even they've been elected and all the rest of it. President Trump is elected, and he's chosen J.D. Vance because he come from humble beginnings as well. He didn't have a great start in life, but he didn't let that deter him, and he's very good to my way of thinking. They have a vision, and that's good. And they're trying to clean up the swamp, as they call it, which it was. And giving the people in the United States something to be proud of and to be reassured with, because you want leaders of that caliber to try and do good for the people and stop wasting money in right, left, and centre, and respect the security. The other crowd who seem to condemn the police. If it wasn't for the police, the place would be going back to the Wild West as it was years ago. As a sheriff in town, the cowboy films, the gunfight at the OK Corral and High Noon, Gary Cooper and Grace Kelly. What a great film. These ones. And one's been lynched. And that's a strange name, Lynch, but I know where it come from. There was a judge in the west of Ireland. His name was Lynch, and he lynched his own son. And and he was criticised for it. And that's where it came into in the United States, lynched. So it come from that fella. What a record to have. So here we are anyway. So we digress from, we're doing our best as we go about. And all those people that follow me here and there, that we remember them and appreciate their support. Yeah, and I'll keep you posted about certain events that we're hoping to come to pass. So bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Sing an odd hymn if you can see your way to it. Bye now.